welcome back to Queen. It's just Kiara.
It's Raven.
How you doing?
I'm doing. I'm making it.
We love to see it. You're making it. You don't look like what you've been through.
Period. I'm trying to get there.
You get there.
I saw this today. This is interesting. So, this is a scenario type question. You're dating someone new and you have the opportunity to show them one movie that encompasses everything there is to know about you. Your values, your fantasies, and your fears. What's the film?
This is hard.
That is so hard because I was thinking like, damn, what encompasses me as a whole? My values, my fantasies, and my fears. I feel like it'd have to be more than one movie.
Yeah, it'll be a combo movie.
Like, I'm really going to think on that.
Seriously.
I feel like that would be a good question to ask somebody that you, like, date and, like, getting to know. Mm-hmm. Like, give me a movie that would describe you, and I'm going to watch it to see what I can learn about you.
That is so hard. I feel like maybe I could do a sitcom. Like, a sitcom would probably be better.
Okay.
Maybe, like, Living Single.
Living Single?
I guess. Young, black, career-driven, whatever. Mm-hmm. A bunch of friends around having a good time. Everybody got funny, goofy, you know.
I can see that. Damn.
Yeah, Living Single is the best I got.
That's hard. That's actually hard for me. I'm really going to think on that. I'm going to really think about that so I can have something in my arsenal.
Right.
When I decide to talk to niggas again.
See, if I choose Living Single, I wouldn't want them to feel like I'm one specific character because I feel like my personality could be like a little bit of all of them.
Right.
I can be a little slow like not Regine or whatever. I can be bougie like Regine. Mm-hmm. I'm like career driven like what's the name? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little bit of all of them. But a movie, we would definitely have to do a combo. Sometimes I feel like I'm Angelina Jolie. Other times I'm like goofy and silly, like whatever, some little funny movie.
Some of the stuff that people named in here was like Poetic Justice, Eat, Pray, Love, which I never watched. Waiting to Exhale. Love Jones. Let me tell you something about Love Jones. That's my fucking movie, and that's a problem. Yeah. Think about their dynamic. Mm-hmm. Think about the dynamic. They was low-key toxic.
Yeah.
And everything that I've been in has been something like that. Low-key toxic.
Yeah. But, you know, these are the same people who also think that Love and Basketball is an amazing love movie.
And you know what? I used to like the movie until I got a little older and I watched it. And I said, what is this shit? That nigga treated her like shit. She was his second option. His last option, actually. I mean, play you for your heart. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me, girl? Yeah. Stand up.
Thank you. I would have purposely missed all them shots.
I'm not playing no nigga for...
No, what? Actually, I'm leaving the court. You ain't got to play for my heart, nigga. Because why we got to play for it? Why are we gambling my feelings?
Because she wanted him that bad.
No, honey. No, thank you. Now, I hate people act like, oh my gosh. No, it was not. Mm-hmm. The man couldn't play basketball no more. Here she is, has an amazing career. He was over there happily on the side playing stay-at-home dad with that little baby with the puffs. No, I don't care. That's all right. Poetic Justice?
I like the movie, but I don't think it's me. Like, that's not my...
No.
This is very hard. Now I got to really go through some movies and see what I feel like relates to me.
If I could create the perfect movie that could describe me, it would be whatever movie that is funny... But with the person, it gotta be the main character has to be someone who is like goofy sometimes, but you also know like, okay, she'll be on top of her shit. Mm-hmm. But she got a personality. She not no stick in the mud type girl with a thumb up her ass or something. Like, yeah, something like that. Somebody who like to have fun, but still get the job done.
Yeah. Damn, that was too hard. Why I picked it? Anyway.
don't know. But I had to ask somebody the other day. I don't know if I ever asked you this. If you had to pick one actor or actress and you had to spend like a Saturday watching literally only them, only their catalog of work, who would you choose? You can't watch nobody else that day, just that one person.
Just that one person? Damn.
Right. Mine's Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy? He's good. He's very good. Easily
Will Smith. Because he got a little bit of everything.
Yes. Will Smith is actually one of my favorite actors. I was really torn between him and Denzel.
Yeah.
Very torn.
Those are my top three.
Yeah.
Those are my top three. It'll be Denzel, Will, and Eddie. If I had to spend, because they got a big enough catalog where I'm like, I can watch a little, if I don't feel like watching nobody fighting, y'all got something funny. Maybe not Denzel. Does Denzel have like funny movies? He has funny moments in movies. But Eddie Murphy got funny. He got a lot of stuff. Will Smith give you funny. He give you serious, whatever mood you feel like being in. But I could definitely sit and watch a whole day of just any of those three. Actresses, that's Angelina Jolie.
But she'd be all action. Does she have anything other than action?
Maleficent. I don't know if
I've never watched it.
Oh my gosh, one of my favorites.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to watch it one day.
That's one of my favorite. I guess Disney's I guess one of my favorite Disney movies. I guess.
I barely watched it. I haven't watched any new Disney shit in like.
Watch Maleficent.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
I like that one. She did really good in that.
I don't know about actresses. Let me see.
Like some of the people who are my favorite, they don't have like a big catalog. Like, she's a redhead. What's her name? Jessica Chastain, maybe something like that. She's a redhead. She has good
maybe I
movies.
recognize her.
She did. She was in the most recent movie, like the 355. I don't know if you ever saw that.
You know who's a bomb ass actress that's always playing some crazy shit? Nicole Kidman.
Yep, she's a good one.
Girl.
She's a good one. Nicole Kidman. Who's this? There's another one. Charlize
Theron.
Girl, that's my girl right there. That's my girl right there. I could do a whole day with her. And I guess like a black actress. Angela Bassett.
She's good. I feel like I watch black people more on TV than I do in movies. Like black actresses. Like TV shows.
Yeah. I think that would be it. Because honestly, when I think about it, some of like the black actresses, they don't have like a big, like if I had to sit all day and watch, they don't have like a big, if they do, it might be like small movies I never heard of, which could probably end up being a good day. You end up stumbling across some good movies you ain't never heard of. I think that's my little list for that.
Okay.
Somebody told me Adam Sandler, and I was like, oh. I said, you could do a whole day watching Adam.
I couldn't tell you too many of his movies.
He has a lot. When I thought about it, he's done a lot of movies.
But I haven't watched, but maybe a couple of them.
Really?
I don't know. I don't ever think, let me watch Adam Sandler. I don't know.
True. Maybe Will Ferrell, too.
He just slow. He's slow for
me. Yeah, actually, no, I wouldn't want to do a whole Saturday with him. Nah. Well, anyways... Let's get into Justin news.
What else could he be but a jester? A jester? A jester? A funny idea, a jester.
Okay. Sheep found guilty and sentenced to 3 years in jail for killing a woman in Africa. Sheep. A sheep.
I'm about to say a goat. I can see a goat. They're aggressive.
They're going to jail.
They deserve it. Them animals aggressive.
That's funny. In the latest edition of Bizarre News, a sheep has been found guilty and sentenced to 3 years in jail for killing a woman in Sudan, Africa. Okay, I don't know about all that. It's reported that earlier this month... When the fuck was this? I don't know, y'all. Police in South Sudan took a sheep into custody after it attacked a 45-year-old woman named... Oh, I'm not going to butcher this woman's name. It's a Sudanese name. It's reported that the ram, is it a ram or a sheep?
Right.
Is a ram, is that like a male sheep? Is that a male sheep?
Maybe that's the adult version of a sheep.
Maybe.
Oh, let me not say that. I might sound slow.
I don't know. I feel like it might be the male version with the horns. Anyway, the ram repeatedly headbutted her and broke her ribs. While recovering from the attack, she sadly succumbed to her injuries and died. Anyway, we're going to skip all that. As punishment, the sheep will spend the next 3 years in a military camp. Additionally, the local court has also reportedly ruled that the owner of the sheep must now pay the victim's family 5 cows as compensation. What? It's also reported that they will more than likely lose ownership of the ram at the end of the sentence, as the apparent customary law in the region cites that any domestic animal that kills a person is then given as compensation to the victim's family.
First of all, okay, you're right. A male sheep is a ram.
Okay, that was just a guess.
You knowing your animals, because I don't.
I done dated lots of animals.
First of all, why are they spending government dollars, or how their government work to arrest sheep? You went and looked for the sheep. How did you know that was the sheep?
You don't know.
And you act like arresting that sheep. The sheep gonna know they in jail.
I'm sending you to military school.
Okay.
The
sheep gonna be like, okay, you put me over here in another cage.
It's some grass.
Thanks. 3 years you're gonna.
What the fuck he supposed to do?
What a way.
You actually would have been better if you would have chopped him up and made some curry sheep.
Thank you. Like, what the hell? What the hell? So wait, yeah, those are the ones that are aggressive. Those be I think that's the ones where they be like,
got the horns.
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
and
they like
the
boom.
Yeah, do all that boom, and they will really follow you all the way down. No, arrest his ass.
I hope did y'all put cuffs on him? I want to see.
Yeah. But they dumb. They wasted all that time. Y'all had a whole trial for a sheep.
He's got 3 years.
How did y'all do this?
Do he know? I want to see the interview. What he said.
Oh, wait. How did he defend himself?
He did.
Like,
bad.
Be like, did you kill her?
Bad.
That was a yes.
Right.
Like, we got sheep whisperers around here. Like, what a waste.
Listen, have you heard about the story about the elephant? That you ain't seen the story? They've been talking about this damn elephant for like a week.
The girl who had
he came back to the funeral. He killed a lady, and then he came back to the funeral and trampled over her body.
Yes.
Again. What in the fuck do y'all be doing to these animals? What did you do to that elephant for him to be like, hey yo,
right?
Her funeral is at 3 p.m. over here in the village. I'm
running up.
Running
literally.
Up. We finna slide.
Dang. And usually elephants aren't like aggressive like that.
That lady did something.
She did.
Because they remembered.
And elephants, they ain't gonna forget.
They think that maybe she was a poacher and she like distracted the elephant, like was throwing something, and then they took her babies. That's what I heard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you deserve to get ran over.
Yeah.
Because if that was a human, I'm gonna run over you too for taking my baby.
I killed you and killed you again.
Well, twice over. Twice baked potato.
Yeah.
Like,
free my nigga elephant.
Free Big E.
Y'all start fucking with these animals.
I'm telling you, that'd be the problem. Why everybody? I saw someone say they were asking white people like, "Why do y'all like messing with wild animals so much?" Like, I don't know if the lady was black or not, with the one who trampled her, but some of these white people, y'all be ODing with, y'all just want all the animals in the world.
Oh my God, come hug it! Like,
no,
he's sizing you up.
I don't know no black person who really be out here just playing with wild. The only animals we play with are dogs and the random black people who got cats in their house.
Right. Everyone, so often you'll meet a weirdo that likes snakes and shit.
Right, and that's what they are, birds. Weirdos.
Yeah.
And the birds. Yeah, I've had some people who had pet birds. I guess they're, I don't know. The only animal black people have is that
Mm-hmm.
I had a white lady at my job said, she said, we've had pretty much all the animals out there. We've had ferrets, we've had this, we had hamsters.
They
I'm like,
stink. Rodents stink.
I was like, oh.
Remember college? I lived with 3 white girls. Okay. And they had a motherfucking rat. A rat. The shit with cute. The tail. And he's thinking, I mean, it was alright until you be like, but it's a rat. You remember it's a rat. And the thing is, rodents smell. Mm. They would be getting lazy. Oh, I need to clean the cage out. Girl, walk in here. It smells like PetSmart. Clean the motherfucking room. It's in the living room. Clean it.
I remember that time it got loose and they were trying to find it. I was like,
if that rat was in my bed.
Girl, oh!
I'm glad I think you was there when it happened. I wasn't there when they lost it.
Girl, when they lost it, they over here trying to barricade it. We're going to get over here. I'm like, and it's a little one. And I'm like, they're like, put it under the door so it doesn't get, I'm like, because once a rat come in.
And we're not supposed to have pets. This was in college. So how you somebody gonna see a rat crawling down the hallway?
I'll never forget. She left her, we got to hide the cage. They're supposed to come check the room. I'm like, just why you got a rat anywhere? First of all, like, maybe the RA ain't going to think you stank because they might think that's normal shit. But I'm going to be here like, mine smell like y'all got...
Might not think anything. Oh, they're white.
Right. They smell like
they
white.
Didn't have bath day yet.
Right. Oh, I guess they missed their one day this week. Like, you know.
Of all the animals, I don't know what possessed them to get a rat, but
they can have it. Listen, the only animal I want in my house is a dog. That's it. Mm-hmm. I can do some fish. Those are probably the top 2 pets that black people buy: fish and dogs.
But our fish be dying, so
they do die. But we still go get them. We still go get the fish.
Yeah, but like, you need to change his water.
Girl, my sister, she used to do that, and she'd be like, I was afraid to change it because every time I change it, they die.
Oh,
but she had like the beta fish.
Oh, see, I'm not getting them expensive fish.
I was like, though I think those are cheap. I think you get them from Walmart for cheap. I don't know because I ain't.
But he's clearly bougie because if you die because I change your water, what do you want? Some spring water?
I don't know. Sometimes they wouldn't die, but there would be times where as soon as she would put it back in, she was like, "Oh my god!"
See,
one minute you just talking to them on the phone, next minute she's screaming like, "What's wrong?" She said, "Oh, false alarm! I thought it died." Like,
he's taking a nap.
Girl, I can't. Anyways, let's get into Thrones Up.
Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything.
Today's topic is love bombing. And if you do not know what love bombing is, it is the emotional manipulation characterized by excessive attention, admiration, and affection with the goal to make the recipient feel dependent and obligated to that person. Baby.
That's a lot.
Baby. Here's some signs.
Yeah.
Just in case you don't know, if you sitting there when you listen to this, like, have I been love bombed? Let me help you. Because you probably have, sis.
They might be sitting next to them.
Yeah. Join the club. Welcome. We meet every Thursday at 7. So, some signs of love bombing are extravagant or excessive gifts in a short amount of time, obsessive flattery, constant complimentary texting, always expecting a prompt reply, will demand your attention and time and may isolate you from your family and friends. And persuade you to make a commitment to them very early on in dating. Red flag number 1, baby. Let me tell you. The niggas that be, you my girl, 3 days in. I love you, 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
No, like, for real. I've had.
Yeah, me too.
I've had, and I'm like, ooh. If I know now what I knew then. Even then, I was like, I think you're confused. You just like me. Yeah. But I should have ran then. I shouldn't have stayed around.
And it's funny because every time you tell them, like, no, you don't. Like, you're like you just got a little crush. I'm like, nah, for real. And I'm like, nah, for real, you don't.
No, you were just really, like, infatuated. You like me a lot, but you don't know me well enough to love me.
As soon as they do that now, I immediately be like, oh my God, he probably need a place to stay. He probably need money. Like, because like, why would you just immediately go straight into like...
It's either those things or he is mentally unstable.
All of the above.
So, yeah, and they usually, in my case, mentally unstable. So,
So, we are already starting off bad.
Yes. Because if I'm the only person that's nice to you that makes you feel loved, then it's already a red flag because...
Why nobody fuck with you?
Right.
That's my first question. If I'm the only one in your life and you just met me that makes you feel away, why don't nobody fuck with you?
And stick around. You'll find out. Because me, I feel like, let's just find out. Yo, I think I like to torture myself, look. Because I feel like, let's stick around and find out. Let's just see what's going to happen for funsies. And it's not funsy.
It's not. It's not. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Have you... So you have been love bombed.
Yeah.
Did it work in his favor? Did it work?
No.
Or you caught on to it?
I always catch on. I always catch on because I like when you do that, I'm like something's not right with you. Like it's really like you need me to fulfill something for you, whether it's like financially, like you're not in a good space right now, you need help, something like that. It's like I don't owe nothing to you to help you.
I don't. How did you handle it? Did you just like cut him off?
I just don't talk to you as often because sometimes with those type of people, the more you talk to them, the more they think that you like them. And you could literally be having a regular ass conversation. And then for them, they feel like, oh my God, like we're really bonding. I'm like, nah, I literally just told you it's hot outside. Like, we're not bonding.
Right.
I said I had a long day and it's hot. But oh my God, she was talking about her day. And we just, no.
Scary.
But that's when I realized, like, that's people like that really, like, go. Like, I had a situation, one time I was hanging out with this guy, and he had a crush on me. But, like, for me, like, I was literally kicking with him like we were friends. I didn't really like him like that. And I didn't realize, like, he liked me like that. And so, like, one time, like, I knew he had a crush. He's like, yo, I always had a crush on you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's cool, but, like, we ain't never, like, acted on your crush. Like, I was just like, we cool. We was kicking it one time, watching Wildin' Out. That's it. Literally 2 people watching TV. And like a day later, he was like, yeah, because like, remember that day when we was just like hanging out and we was like watching Wildin' Out. Like our vibe, our energy was just like, and I'm like, I was so confused. I'm like, you call vibes and energy? I literally was... I felt like we were literally doing exactly what we was doing, watching TV. I didn't feel like...
He was falling in love.
We wasn't cuddled up. We wasn't doing nothing. He's just like, yeah, because that night, like, I just like how it could be so easy with you. Like, we could literally just be, like, watching TV and it's like... I'm like, no, but that's literally what it was. It was easy because that's all it was.
This is normal.
And I was
what
like,
you do with friends.
Red flag, red flag. Like, because how you get something out of nothing like that?
He already was liking you.
Yeah.
So in his mind, it just, I don't know, it intensified his crush. That sounds like how I used to feel when I had crushes when I was in like middle school.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he talked to me.
Right.
So we're in love. I'm planning the wedding because that's me.
Oh my God.
I have to get myself out of that. Listen, I trigger myself sometimes.
No,
I'd be like, oh my God, I have a crush on him. I still be having crushes on people and be like,
that's
oh my
so
God.
cute.
It's disgusting. I want to stop because it's stupid. And then they always do something and I'd be like, ew. Now I remember why I don't. It was a crush. The thought of you was nice until I find out something like.
Yeah, now it's like, you're disgusting.
You're talking.
You breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like those types.
I want to stop having crushes. At my big grown ancient age.
Listen, I'm the type of girl like, listen, the man that I marry, I'm always have a crush. I'm going to be crushing on that man so hard.
See, I want it to be mutual though.
Oh, yeah.
It's always me having a crush and I'm not talking about Orion. Because even though that was corny what they did with the watermelon in there. Corny. He can come show me that, but that wasn't necessary. But something about him, that's different. Yeah,
it's the locks.
But it's just something specifically about Orion. I ain't put my finger on it yet.
Maybe it's the eyes. They got real like bedroom eyes.
It's something about him, like the way he carries himself, that does something for me. His vibe, because I watched that whole interview he did on them. It's something about him.
Mm-hmm. I like the way they speak and carry themselves. It's so mature and sexy. I'm like, and I like the way they speak. Like, Omarion just be unbothered by everything. Yes. And I like a man who isn't reactionary like that, because he just be like, oh, that happened with April? Okay.
He got a book coming out called Unbothered. I'm gonna get that.
I'm gonna get it too. I'm like, I really feel like I'm unbothered anyway, but I just want to be more like
I'm
him.
very bothered by
I'm unbothered all the time.
That's why I got nervous tics. Yo. This is why I'm about to go to therapy.
Girl, I'm really unbothered with everything.
I'm so bothered. Me. I'm bothered. I be trying so hard. They be like, you're calm, cool, collected. I be like, inside, I'm fucking screaming. Because I have to look normal for y'all. Won't put me in some grippy socks and send me up to...
Send you up the way?
Yes.
Nah, girl, I be real chill.
I'm working on it, though. I'm working on getting my zen.
Mm-hmm. Real Rafiki vibes over here.
I need that.
I'm like, I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, honey. Like, hands in my little thing, just that's it.
I'm working on it.
That's it. The only time a nigga who had a problem with me being unbothered was the nigga who just always wanted to bother me.
Oh yeah,
that type. And then because I was always unbothered, he was like, "You're so stoic," and I'm like, because you don't do anything for me. Like, there's no need for you to get any type of emotional nothing. So, yeah.
And they like that when they can't rile you up and get the reaction they're looking for.
I'm like, yeah, you didn't get no response from me. But that's neither here nor there.
So, what is the most, like, outlandish act of love or affection that a man has ever done or said to you, like, early on in dating? So, like, what's the most outlandish thing he's done?
Oh, we're gonna get married. You're gonna have my babies. It's all, I get that a lot. Like, it's always,
and it'd be like a weekend.
Yeah. I'm like, no, like, it's different. Like, I do believe that you can meet someone and you can have an instant connection with them, and you can be really compatible with them. I don't know. I get those types. Really, it's like, oh, like, we meet or whatever. Like I said, if the connection is there, sometimes it doesn't feel that bad, but I still, like, I don't know you. Like, we're still learning. But then I know the ones who are genuine, like, no, like, for real, I want you to have, like, they really mean that. Or even the ones, if they don't jump to marriage and children, they jump to let's move in together. And I'm like, I've known you 3 weeks. You're comfortable where you live now.
Literally, did we talk to the same person? Literally was like, I love you. And I was like, stop. I'm driving. Don't do that.
I'm driving.
Because I'm going to drive off of this shit. Because ain't no way. I wasn't who I am now. I was real player. But that was scary. Like, why are you telling me you love me? We need to get a place together. Oh, you're homeless. That's what it is. Hobosexual.
The nigga who told me that he had a place. I'm like, you have a place that you're staying. Why do we need to live together? We're not going to live together.
See, he's already he had attachment issues, and you don't want none of those either, because they will never leave you alone.
Oh no, they get mad because it's funny because when they, like, I don't know because they feel that way so quickly, everything is fast for them. But for them, it's normal. Like, oh my God, I feel so strongly for you. I feel like this is like the normal progression. No, it's not. Like, stop. Like, you start wanting things from me, like, that I shouldn't give you. And then you feel like I'm supposed to. Like, and then it's like, it becomes entitled. Like, there was one time, one dude, he was just like, oh yeah, like, could you help me out with this? And I was just like, no, I didn't want to do that. Like, and it wasn't even that I couldn't do it or whatever. Something just said, don't do it.
Right.
And in that moment, I was like, okay, I'm not going to do it. And so as soon as I said, sorry, I can't do it, it was like, okay, cool. And then like 10 minutes later, it was, man, I wasn't even asking for that much. You could have did that. Like, da-da-da-da. I was just like, what?
And that's why something, your intuition was telling
Girl.
you, listen.
Girl, I was like, why would you think that I'm supposed to, like, I will support you and I will have your back or whatever. Like, if you're my friend and if you're my man, of course I got your back. But at that point, I'm like, we're not even really friends.
Right.
Why do you feel like I'm already, it's like you have this claim to me or you have this image of me where you feel like this is the order of things.
Right.
And if I need help, you should be able to help me. And then it's like, no. And me telling you no and how you reacted just confirmed, like...
that you don't deserve.
And I shouldn't do nothing for you. Not even be your friend.
No, not if you... because you feel entitled to my help.
Yeah. And I'm the most giving person. Like, I will help you. Whatever he asked, I probably would have gave him more than what he asked for.
See, that's a problem. And it's good that you have that discernment to know when not to give. Because people like us that are givers, those takers will take and 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 take. Because they will not stop. Because that's what they are. Takers. Until you have run yourself raggedy.
And guess what?
And now you mad.
I ain't gonna be raggedy.
I am. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mm-mm. So, do you consider it negative or positive, depending on the situation?
I think love bombing in general is negative, but I think there's also a fine line between showing you that I'm so interested in you and love bombing. Like, there's a fine line because when it's new, it's fresh. Oh, you got your little crush. You got butterfly. I want to say a dude's like, oh, I like her. I'm gonna buy her. I saw this. I bought you this flowers. I'm gonna send you these text messages saying all these nice things. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then I guess it could be overwhelming. But you got to know that balance of like, all right, am I doing too much? Am I being too pushy? Because now it seems like I'm putting it on real strong. And that might come off like I got a different motive. But now I think I love bomb myself.
How do you love bomb yourself?
Because when I have a crush on somebody, they are a totally different... I think I make up an idea of a person in my head. And I love by my, oh, he's this and he's that and he's that and that. And then I'll be like, damn, you ain't not shit like this. How I do that to myself?
Dang. Yeah.
Delusional, maybe?
You got too excited about the person until you actually got the person.
It's always like that for me, though.
Always?
I always think they're better than they are in my mind. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't it.
Yeah. Maybe you supposed to be the Pisces. They say Pisces are always in their fantasy
Pisces
land.
Rising. That's my
okay,
right.
That makes sense.
I'm all fucked up, y'all. I'm a Cancer sun, a Gemini moon, and a Pisces rising.
You have Gemini in you?
Yeah. Ugh. I know. That's why I'm
Disgusting.
fucked up.
Ew.
I'm an emotional wreck.
You just went down a few. You should have never told me that.
I'm sorry.
The Pisces thing makes sense though. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, we're definitely water signs, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's funny. I'm a Scorpio. I think, what is it? I'm a Scorpio something and a Libra. That's my thing. Pisces,
you're
Scorpio.
Libra.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's the niggas. I don't have no problem with it. It's the niggas.
Yeah. It's fitting. I've talked to a lot of Libras. Oddly enough, and a lot of Scorpios, oddly enough. I'm like, why do I attract the same thing as me? Maybe that's... I don't really be getting all that deep into it, but I'm like, maybe there is some truth behind that, because I attract a lot of the same things. I don't know. But yeah, Miss Dreamer. I'm like...
I don't know. I'm going to therapy, and I'm going to ask the therapist why. Because I'm going to probably be in therapy for the next 5 years. Because I got to figure out, why do I self-sabotage? and I find myself like, I was like, oh, it's cute. I found myself starting a crush, and I said, nope. The other day I was like, no. No.
Not no.
You don't know nothing about this man.
Right.
You talked to him for 2 seconds. And you thought he kind of cute.
That is very Piscean of you.
Why am I like... I'm over here like, I wonder what happened if...
That is very...
We're going to get married.
What?
What type of husband will he be? I love about myself. Oh, he would probably be the type to bring me flowers.
Oh wow.
My God. Like, crazy. Am I crazy?
Girl,
they
stop
said
doing
be
that.
delusional. I'm manifesting my man, but it might not be him. I can't be giving people traits that they don't have.
Right. Because they always say Pisces are like real dreamers and they live in a fantasy world and you always got to get them out of their dream world. I mean, and sometimes I really do I do all of that. But like I really be in the reality of shit because like I really be like, nigga, what?
Right.
Oh. If I like you, like you've proven like something that's worth doing that. Like I just can't be reckless no more.
Yeah.
I can't, like, at this point in my, I can't do that no more. Like, I did all my reckless stuff in the past. And it makes it, I didn't care enough to, like, I cared about me, but I didn't care enough to be like.
I was slow then, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just going with it. I'm going to just go with it. And I'm going to see what happens.
It's like, fuck it. Let's see.
Yeah. And now I'm like, no.
And low-key, I already knew. But I was like, oh, no, I might be wrong. I'm never wrong.
That's why I stopped giving chances. Because like, I'm like, I gave people chances in the past. So I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to give him a pass. You know, he'll be different. Like, no. I don't do that no more. I'll be like, that's familiar. I don't like that. That sound familiar. That feel familiar. And I don't like it.
And it was familiar. And I should have, and I know.
I'm not repeating history. That's at this point. Why? If I keep doing that, it's like I want to do this to myself at this point. I'm asking for it.
I am a firm believer, whether y'all believe this or not, that you will repeat the same lesson over and over until you learn the fucking lesson. So I will continue to date the same nigga in a different body until I learn my lesson. Use your intuition. He ain't it. You knew he wasn't it, but you was like, maybe. You will continue to go through that same cycle until you do make the right choice. I'm telling y'all from experience.
And hopefully this last lesson was the last lesson.
If I do this one more time, give me the grippy socks. Because I clearly need to be... Listen, because I'm mentally not there. If I keep doing this, something is wrong.
Why don't you trust yourself?
I don't know.
Because
this is why I need therapy.
No. Why do you feel like people are so deserving of opportunities and chances with you?
Because I'm a Cancer. I don't. I be trying to see the good and the potential in people. I don't know why. I don't know why. I know it's bad, and I know like just because they could possibly be this doesn't mean that they will be this. But my head and my heart have a.
They not in alignment.
No. So and then you be like, oh, you're nice, and he did so he can't be that bad. And
I realize if I have to say he can't be that, no. If I have to say that, then it's a no. Because if he's who he is, he's that definitively. Yeah. If he's a man who is honest, I never to be like, I mean, he only told the lie once. Nah. If you're an honest man, you're going to always tell the truth no matter how bad it is.
I'm always like, oh, but he has these positive traits. And honestly, I mean, even if the positive traits, there are more positives than negative, sometimes the negatives are just so big that I should have just been like, no.
Yeah, but I realize the moment that you feel discomfort, like it brings some type of discomfort to you. I'm like, there's a reason I feel that. Like, why do I keep thinking about the day he said this, or why do I keep thinking about how I felt when he mentioned whatever? Why does it bother me? If it's bothering me, there's a reason it's bothering me. So I ain't gonna be like, well, I'm just no, I did that a lot. You just tripping, girl? No, I was never tripping. I was never tripping. No, trust yourself. Trust yourself,
girl. I'm working on it.
Why you trust them with your heart more than you trust yourself?
I don't. I just be like, all right, let's see. I don't.
Exactly. I'm assuming like you just be throwing yourself all over the place. Why not? Let's see what he gonna do with me today. Let's see. No, girl. Stand up.
I know I'm a walking contradiction. Like, what do you even make sense? Do I have a torture kink? Do I have a torture kink?
Maybe you gotta. I just want to save everybody. I want to help everyone.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
You.
That's so fucking stupid. And that's the one thing I hate about being Cancer. I am that nurturing. If I have any bit of caring about you, then I'm going to care about you. Yeah. And if I feel like I can do something to help you, I'm going to help you because that's just in my nature. And everybody doesn't deserve it, which is the problem.
Exactly. Girl, I'll be drawing my lines out. I'll be like, no, I ain't doing that. I can't do it.
It's an internal fight with myself. Not even them. I would be like, I feel bad. I should help. No, you should not. No.
Unless something tells you you should, then do it. If you get that feeling to say, don't do that. That was Jesus saying, girl, listen to me. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to help you out. And he pulled your shoulder back and you say, man, get off of me.
the hard shoulder.
Get off of me. I'm gonna go save this raggedy ass.
Turn him loose.
Girl.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, no more love bombing, girl.
And myself.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking psycho.
But you know what? I think sometimes, like, you'll meet, like, the guys who in the beginning, they'll be so sweet. Because, like, I've met, like, I think there was one dude that you met, the whatever his name was. And at first, it's like, oh, he seems nice, he seems sweet. And then the next time you're around, you're like, like, and then it was funny that one night that our two other friends was in town. They was like, meet us downtown, and you happened to be hanging out with him, and you came. When y'all left, that was like, it's like, I don't think Raven need to be with him.
But you know what's crazy is he never acted like that until then, and I'm glad that we had the opportunity to be around y'all because other people can see other things you can't see, and then people act different like in group dynamics. Because I was like, you were doing a lot.
Like they were all looking like he don't look like nothing Raven would ever pick. That's what they said. Like, they don't even look like a dude she would pick. They were like, so it's weird that she's with him. And I was just like,
he did come out his worst because one, he wasn't supposed to be there. Because I was like, I'll see you now. Oh man, I want to leave you because I was gonna go.
Right.
So I was that niggas that want to be in my ass all day.
But I think that's another part of love bombing. That's when they want to act like that. Or I want to protect you.
Yeah.
No, it's not about you want to protect me. It's just you pretending like I want to make sure you're safe. No, you just want to be there. Like. It has nothing to do with nothing. It's just you want to be there.
Okay, so do you think like checking up, like, oh, are you okay? What you doing? Like all day. I feel like at some point it can be cute, like you actually care, and then other times I feel like you are being overbearing and you are being
controlling.
Yeah.
Because there's a fine line. Like, don't get me wrong. I want a dude who's going to check on me. Like, make sure I'm all right. Especially if you know I'm going to be out and I'm going to be out late. Like, I ain't going to be out all night and never tell you, like, hey,
that's different.
I'm about to go home or I'm here. Like, no, like, I'm going to let you know. But don't be just...
Girl, my ex be like, why you didn't tell me you left work early? Because
left
I'm
work?
grown? What the fuck? You would have known when I talked to you. I be telling you when I'm leaving. I said, and I tell you to stop telling me every move you make, because why is you telling me that you walk down the hallway? Yeah, I don't care.
I don't like that. No, I don't need to know that. You can hit, my thing is I don't know, maybe, I think from my perspective, like, if I'm getting off work, my first thought isn't to immediately hop on the phone with somebody. It's like, let me decompress after what I just went through. So if my drive home is like, and I want to listen to my music or whatever, let me do that. If I want to ride in the car with silence and just hear the cars drive by, that's my time.
We are one. And I thank you for saying that, because I really thought I was wrong, because this nigga wanted to talk on the phone every single day that I leave from work. As soon as I get out of work at 4:30, I'm in that car, I'm going to get a phone call.
No.
And I just be like, some days, can I just listen to music? Like, I just want to listen to music because I'm having my own little concert. Right. It's decompressing.
Yeah.
This is my time by myself. I ain't got nobody in my face, in my space. They understand that. Because guess what? You're going to talk to me when I get home anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like we just going to have this conversation and not talk for the rest of the day. After I eat, get ready for bed, shower, all this, guess what? You want to be on the phone still.
Why don't you just text me when I get off and be like, hey, you're off work? Okay, just,
No.
Or better, you don't even have to text me, honestly, because you know when I get off. Like, we'll talk later that night.
No.
You don't have to talk to me as soon as I get off of work and I walk out the door.
In the morning, too. Like,
in the morning?
I said, please, I do not want to talk in the morning. You're so quiet. I am not. Nigga, it is 7 a.m. I do not want to talk to you.
He wants you to have energy to talk to him. Let me start my day.
Want me to have a conversation? What the hell I'm going to talk about? No. I just opened my eyes.
Nigga, I want to pray.
Yes.
I don't want to talk to you right now. I want to pray for my day. Because of you, actually.
Right.
Like, no.
I never understood it.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, that is...
I was like, damn, is it me? Am I wrong? Should I be wanting to talk to my partner more?
Look at you not trusting your gut.
I was like, no, I feel smothered. Give me some space. Mm-hmm. Cause I literally, you be at work by yourself. No. I don't think people understand. I'm physically in my office by myself, but I am not in my own space. Mm-hmm. This is not my space.
Right.
If I'm not in my car or I'm not at home in my bed, like in my space, mm-hmm. I'm not in my. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think people understand that. I'm here because I have to be here.
Exactly.
So that means now I have no me time. Because you take every time that I am away from work, you think that you're supposed to have it. Why?
Yeah, and why don't you realize that that's not right?
I said, this is not healthy. I need you to get a hobby. I said, let's start a book club. I'll read the books and we'll discuss later.
Right.
No, I'm not.
He don't want to read a book? Or he want to read it together?
He was, I'm bored. Read the fucking book. Read a book.
Yeah, no.
Rather sit on the phone and listen to me breathe.
Yeah, no.
And I know I was sounding like Big Bertha.
Girl, and they don't care. They don't care. They do not care. Because I never had one do it to that extent. Well, I give myself credit for that. Or I give them credit for that. I've never really had someone who just wanted every second of my free time. Usually he'll be like, okay, I know you're off work. I'm going to give you your time. Or if anything, you get, I don't care if you text me. Right. And then after all, you be like, okay, I'm going to just call you. But at that point, I've already, I did my routine after work. And now that I work from home, honestly, it don't even matter. You can call me in the middle of the day,
right.
Or whatever. We can talk briefly or something. Or if I'm busy, just whatever. But I don't want to
I think maybe that's why I prefer texting, because I can still be doing my own thing and then answer when I want to. Mm-hmm. Not me having a breakfast, lunch, and drive home conversation. I mean, a lunch break, too. I forgot about that, too.
Lunch, too?
I said, please.
So you can't even eat in peace.
I'm watching TikTok at lunch. I want to watch TikTok.
And he want to hear you chew and laugh?
No, he want to FaceTime. Now we have the option to turn off FaceTime. Y'all a little bit late. But I was like, yeah. I said, it's not. And you know what's funny? You would think that a person like me would be, I love that so much because I'm supposed to be so loving and nurturing. I hate it so much. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. I'm a very much...
You need your space.
Very much need my space type of person. Mm-hmm. Very much. And if you can't respect that, then we ain't gonna work.
I just want a healthy balance.
I need a balance. And then you can't ever ask me, do I miss you? No. How? How can I miss you?
At that point, right.
I don't miss you, and I don't have anything else to talk about because I don't do anything but breathe with you all day.
Yeah, no.
I don't have time to do anything interesting to talk about.
That's so weird.
I hate it so much.
I've never had I guess I'm lucky in that aspect. It's always just been a healthy balance. Okay, I'm going to talk to you now. I'm going to give you a break or whatever. The only person who ever did that to me, I said it back, I had one dude do that. And I feel like he must have been bored too, or he just really wanted to talk to me all day. I really think he just really wanted to talk to me all day. Mm-hmm. And he would be the type that'd be like, okay, what are you doing now? And I'm like, okay, I'm doing this. He'd be like, okay, are you home? I'm about to call you. And then you want to talk to me? And I'm talking about if I didn't respond back, if he texted me, I didn't respond back in a minute or two. Similar to what the thing said, they need an immediate response. He'll be like, oh, I guess you're busy. And it's you want to guilt trip me.
Right.
Because I'm thinking, nigga, I was in the bathroom or I was walking. I didn't have my phone in my hand. Literally I was literally doing what normal people do. I was walking. I was just, my phone was in my bag. I don't know what you want me to do.
Girl, I've had that happen too, to the point where I was like, why are you not answering my calls? Because I'm shitting. I literally, y'all gonna judge me for this, but I was so motherfucking fed up. I was like, here, this is what I'm doing. And I sent a picture. Do you see the turd? I sent a turd. Since you want to know what I'm doing all day, you see the shit turd? I shit. I shattered it. I shitted it. I shat. I was so fed up, man.
You know how mad you have to be. Take a picture of shit.
Yeah, I was.
You know.
When I told you I was not myself, do you know how fed, like, that was fed up. Like, please, are you my P.O.? Am I on parole? Why do you need to know everything
What
I
did
do?
he say after that?
He was like, man, what with that bullshit? Leave me alone.
Nigga, that's your side. I just said
And didn't stop him.
Any other nigga probably like, man, I'm leaving Shine and talking to her right now. No. I'ma still talk to her. Her shitty booty ass.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. God bless.
I don't know.
Oh wow, he's big toxic.
Thank
Well,
you.
I don't know.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I was gonna-
The whole relationship was toxic. That's
Yeah.
toxic.
Yeah.
I said, this is unhealthy. I need you to find a hobby. Because I'm not a hobby. I got a job and I got school.
Right.
And I have friends and family that actually, there's other people that like me too.
Right.
So, you can't, it's not going to work.
I'm just, you know what? This makes me appreciate some of the situations I've had. I've never really dated someone who like left all their friends for me. Like, it was always like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys. I'm like, okay, bye, have fun.
I've had too many, and that scares me when I see that, or when I meet somebody now and they don't have any friends. Like he was like, oh, I don't hang with people like that. I'm like, I mean, cool, but you got friends? Yeah, I got friends. And then when I get to know you and I see you don't hang out with them, that's a red flag to me now.
Mm-hmm.
So that scares me. Why don't you have friends, or you don't talk to your family like that? You don't hang with your friends. So that means now you have feelings for me. You want me to spend all my time with you.
Mm-mm.
No.
I ain't doing that.
Nope.
I ain't doing that.
Nope.
It's important to me, like the type of dude that like certain qualities and traits I look for now. I want a man who's family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Like, love your family.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to your family. That tells me a lot, because the minute I realize you don't talk to them, why don't nobody in your family fuck with you?
I don't want you to have some friends.
Friends as well. I remember I had one dude talk to me. He was like, you go on a lot of like girls trips, and I'm like, yeah, like to me it's so normal.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like yeah, but like you shouldn't always be going on like a girl trip. Like for him, he was saying like, he wasn't saying it in a bad way. He was saying like if you're with someone that you should be going on trips. I said, yeah. I said, if I'm in a relationship, it will definitely be both. I'm gonna go on a girls trip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a trip with Bae. And he was like, oh, so you wouldn't care if like I ever hit you up and was like, I'm going on a guys trip? I'll say, no, I help you pack. Bye.
Why would you be mad at that?
I'll be up here like, did you pack this?
Right.
Did you get this?
See, I think they're used to these toxic, unhealthy, unbalanced type of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the social media. Oh, me and Bae together, we stuck together like glue. All we do is spend time together. No. I want to spend time with you, and then I want you to get on my face.
Yeah.
Go talk. Go hang out with your homeboy.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go hoop? Great.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all going on the trip? Great.
You're not going to the DR because I heard y'all be fucking prostitutes.
Oh, girl, we gonna talk about that another day,
Fun.
because I was reading on that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna help you pack to go to the DR.
That's coming up
Sorry.
next. That's coming up next, because baby, y'all.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. But like, yeah, definitely go to trip with your guys.
Yeah.
And I'm not even the type that's gonna be like distracting you while you're on vacation. Like, I'm gonna check on you, did you get there? Like, we will talk, but no, have fun.
I remember college when we was on spring break. We went on our wild spring break trip. And you know, I had a boyfriend at the time, and he was like, man, I haven't even heard from him. Like, I would text him and I would call him like, okay, I'm in the bed now, because we was gone all day. We doing shit.
Right.
I mean, I feel like you don't even really want to talk to me. I said, I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
I'm texting you, I'm checking in, and then I call you at night a little bit before I go to sleep. What the hell you think I'm supposed to do?
I feel like that's normal. Ain't that normal?
Yeah. I'm busy. What do I look like being out with y'all? We out. I'm at the bar. Oh, I'm on the phone with my man. My man.
Bitch, your man left you for dead.
Right. You right. Let me hang up.
No. Like, I feel like that's normal. Like I'm gonna definitely call you and check on you, but I'll text you. Like, I'm gonna keep in touch with you.
But it's not gonna be like a regular day because I'm on vacation. And I just didn't understand what wasn't clicking. I'm like, damn, am I the drama?
No. But shit, if that's because I am too, because I feel like that's normal. Because, like, I feel like it's going to be I don't know. I always think for me, like, if you're out and you're at a restaurant or a bar and it's loud, why are you calling me? It's loud. I can't hear you. And I hate repeating myself. I hate being like, what did you say? What did you say? I didn't hear you. Like, I hate asking you to repeat yourself, and I don't like that. So I'm like, I would rather you just text me. And I can be like, okay, have a good time.
And also, I'm like, be engaged with the people that you're there with. Why are you talking to me? You could talk to me later. Y'all there spending time together. Talk to your friends. Yeah. Hang out with your friend. Don't talk to me right now.
Yeah.
Text me. I'll text you. All right. I'll talk to you later. That's it.
I'm never that girl that's gonna act like he always be with his friends. Like, first of all, no nigga's gonna always be with his friends if he's like has a girl. It should be a balance. But if there's ever been a time he's like, oh, I'm going, boys, all right, bye. I'll be here when you get back. I don't want to go out tonight.
Do my own thing.
Right. Or I'll be like, oh, I'm going out with my girls tonight. All right, cool. And then, like, at some point, people, okay, how about we meet up later tonight? Like, all my friends, your friends will meet up here. I'm like, okay, cool.
That would be nice.
That was all. Was normal.
Let me tell you how that used to be our dream in college, but we never meet the right niggas.
Oh,
you had some,
yeah.
But as far as us all at the same time have niggas that actually want to meet up, it never worked.
Oh yeah. Well, the time that I did it, you was stuck under oh boy. Cause like the dude I was at the time, he was like, okay, I'm gonna meet you over here. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll see you later. Like, have fun. Then you was. I don't know, you was Anne Frank.
They always take me and lock me away from the world.
Outside, like.
That's why every time I get free, I be free.
And I'm like, you deserved it, girl. You've been
they
up there.
always want to lock me away.
Rationing out
why
there.
you want to go and do a bad bitch wrong?
Why do people feel like you're supposed to stop having fun when you get in a relationship? Like, have fun, like, still with your friends. Like, you do things differently. Like, if I was the type of girl who was out and letting niggas pour shots in my mouth, like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that if I'm in a relationship. Right. Like, no, pour it in the glass.
Right. And I'm gonna turn away. Don't put it on pepper.
Right. Man, you know, something like that.
But see, it's not even me. It be the niggas that be like, oh, I want to spend time with you. Because I be like, oh, I want to go such with my friends. Well, I want to do it. I just got triggered. That's manipulation, honestly.
It is. Because if you think about it, throughout the week, you're more than likely on the weekdays, you're with that person at some point. If the weekends...
Every day.
Okay, so if the weekend's something, why can't that day be like, okay, well, or not even that day, that night, I'm going to be over here with them. And
especially when we don't do nothing, we do the same shit.
Yeah.
We in here chilling. And chilling. I'm bored. I'm getting fat. This is why every time I'm in a relationship, I get fat. Because they lock me up.
I'll be out. I ain't never had no dude. No. Most dudes, they'll just be like, all right, you know, like, let me know when you get home. I'll be like, all right. I'll be like, send me a picture of what you're wearing. All right. Let me see what you look like. I know you looking at. All right. That's it. And I'm going to do the same thing. Let me see what you got. Oh, okay. You look good.
I'm finna cry. No, I
You gotta have like that balance. Like, be my friend too. Be my friend and my lover. Like, I'm gonna always cheer for you.
If me and my nigga can go out, like if we could go to the club, that would be great. Like, oh, I'm at the club with my girls. Okay, we gonna come through. Okay,
it'd be so fun.
That would be so fun. But I don't meet those type of niggas. I'm gonna do better.
Oh, yeah. Well, you are, because you're changing the narrative. You know, you're not going to be the same person.
Y'all talk to me next year. I'm taking a break.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah.
This one.
Because right now I'm a villain. I'm not gonna. I'm in my villain era. If anything is outside of me, I don't want to do it. You want me to do something for you? No.
I mean, I get it because of what you just went through.
Yeah, so. I'd be like, no, I don't want to. I have to be very selfish with my energy right now.
At least you recognize that you have that awareness.
Like, I don't even want... If somebody asks me for my phone number, no.
Oh, girl.
Because I'm not going to talk to you. I might text you once a week.
See? But you have that awareness.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have that.
Yeah.
They'll be fucked up and be like, well.
Bro, and then be fucking it up. I'm going to tell you right now, baby, I'm not going to text you back. Mm-hmm. Just add me on Instagram and come back around later. We might.
Spin the block.
Yeah.
About 11 more months.
Yes. Just stick around. We could be cool. We might chat here and there because I pop up on people's stories. But other than that,
right.
Okay. How can someone avoid being love bombed?
Recognizing the traits. And stop feeling like it's so cute sometimes. Like, I think some people feel like the only type of abuse is physical. Like, physical can be mental and emotional abuse. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't always have to be aggressively. It doesn't have to be aggressive at first when it's first being done.
And it usually isn't.
So, I think that would be the biggest thing right there. Because I saw something that said, I saw this quote, and it said the relationship will become abusive, controlling, manipulative, or codependent. It may not look like physical abuse, but it can be filled with lots of guilting, caretaking, and sacrifice. Why? That's not... Did I just read your last
I just got real hot. Sage the room. No, for real. Like...
Girl. For real. You want me to read that again?
Yeah, run that back. DJ, run that shit back.
The relationship will become abusive, controlling, manipulative, or codependent. It may not look physical. It may not look like physical abuse, but it could be filled with lots of guilting, caretaking, and sacrifice.
Guilting, caretaking, and sacrifice. That right there, all of that. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly why I am where I am now. With the selfish, I have to be selfish because all that energy I poured into somebody else, I got to replenish myself. And I'm already like a real introverted person that needs a lot of space. So y'all can only imagine how much energy I drained out of myself.
Facts. Yeah, girl, it ain't. You know what? You said what are ways to avoid it. I think recognizing what you need at certain points in your life. Mm-hmm. Because one situation, you know who I'm talking about. When it just started getting to a point where it was like, need. And I kept saying, no. And then it was the fact that you're getting mad that I'm telling you no. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like, oh, well, like, I feel like he always was trying to find ways to, like, try to think it was going to swindle me into having his way. Like, he'll be like, like, but we're like best friends. You're like one of my best friends. And I'm like, you're not my best friend. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, we're not best friends. Like, right. We might have been, like, back then, but, like, we're not best friends like that no more. It's like, oh, I need, like, can you do this? I'm like, I feel like you just want me to do it for you. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to put in the work to do it.
He was guilting you. He was trying to guilt you.
He was always. Mm-hmm. And I kept telling him, like, that's not going to work on me. I said, until you show me that you're actually, like, putting in the same amount of effort that you want me to put in. I said, honestly, this doesn't even affect me. Mm-hmm. This really benefits you. It does not benefit me in any way, shape, or form. But you want me to do all the work for something that's really solely for you. You're not going to try that. You're not going to manipulate me. You're not going to guilt me and then be like, oh, well, this happened today. And da-da-da-da. Like, I don't, and I was like, I'm sorry that happened to you. But really, this is the result of your choices. These are the results of your choices. I did not do that to you. You did that. You put yourself in that position. And not like something happened and a lot came at you at the same time and you fell on hard times. Yes. I can be understanding that. That was not your case. Everything that happened to you happened because you did it.
And this shit be leading up to years worth of shit. Mm-hmm. Like, same nigga, different body.
Right.
And I'm like, at this point, you can't be helped because you don't want it. Mm-mm. You don't want it because I'm not going to do it for you. Mm-hmm.
And that was the intention. You want me to do it for you. I'm not going to do it for you. Like, because if it was the other way around, would you do it for me? And he'd be like, yeah, I would. I would never do nothing like that.
Guess what? You could never do it because you don't got two fucking pennies to rub together.
And on top of that, you could never do it because I would never put myself in the situation you did. I would never do that. You can tell when you about to fall. You see the rocks, nigga. You didn't think that, hold on, let me I'm getting a little too close to the bottom. Nah, you just kept dropping.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
Like, nigga think rocks is saying, like, no. Oh, it's a big fluffy. No, nigga, that's a hard-ass rock.
And then he's going to blame his mama for not catching him from falling off the rock.
Or me. Well, why didn't you help me out? You could have helped me. This could have been different. It's like, no. I help those who help themselves, because I don't want no one out here feeling like I'm their responsibility, because I'm not. And you're not my responsibility, especially with nigga. We have no time. We don't have children together. You are not my husband. And this is really all the reason why you would never be my husband.
Preach!
So, and more reason why I would never give you a baby. So you're not. Because why? Why? Like, why?
We are one. You are me, and me is you. Because I literally have said this. I was like, you know what? There's a reason I don't have your baby. Mm-hmm. After all the time, even though I feel like you're trying to trap me. That's a different story. Mm-hmm. I walked away with no baby. Mm-hmm. That was nothing but God. God was like, little girl, I'm trying to you went through this one more time. I'm gonna pull you out this time.
I'm sick of this shit.
Thank you, Sky Daddy. Cause I'm trying. Girl. Listen, that's what it was. I just want to have a little boy with you. I want to have a baby with you. No. I said, why would I have a baby with you so that I could take care of you and I'd have 2 sons?
Girl.
What you mean? Exactly what I said.
Girl, no.
No. Nope. I'm not doing that to myself. Because y'all find me one day and I ran away and I'm sitting behind OCs.
Well.
I'm crazy.
A nigga would drive you to it.
Yes. Why would I set myself up like that?
Right.
Why would I do that?
I will never. At the point, I'm not even having sex with you. And then the fact that you threatened me, first of all, when you said, I'm going to shoot your club up and there's going to be glasses and bottles of Patron everywhere.
What?
So that means you're going to spin the block? Like, you're really going to do a drive-by? Like,
I heard that was 3 shots.
I said, wow. I said, oh, wow.
He was going to make sure. He probably knew when you were ovulating.
No.
Are you sure?
No, he's not that bright. He would never. I
They do be a little bit slow.
He's slow. He would do that. But I was never never like even sleep with him. I was like, why would I do that? Especially when I know your intentions. Like you were purposely trying to do that.
Well, I didn't know these intentions till after we started sleeping together, and I said, do you be taking Plan Bs? I said no.
If you have to ask me that, why? Like,
and the times I did take them, I told you. I said no. God don't want me to. God said I'm His favorite. You don't want me to have it.
That's all. That's all we need. It's written in the book. Mm-hmm. I'm not supposed to have yours.
I'm not.
And if you threaten me like that, then that's more reason why I know I shouldn't. You should never have to threaten a woman like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot your club up."
Right.
Why is it a club?
I said, why would you want to do that? You trying to get your life together, but you think it's a good time for us to have a baby. Do y'all niggas think?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Mm-hmm. So you want me to help you get on your feet and take care of a baby?
Girl, and all they can offer is love. The baby will be so cute.
I don't give a fuck. I can go look at cute babies on Instagram all day.
I'd be like, that don't do nothing for me because any child that come for me gonna be cute. What the fuck you saying?
Right. If I really want to go hug and cuddle babies, I know people with children.
I have a godson.
That's this for all the babies. Bring all the babies. Right. I'm not. That is not going to make me want to have your baby. Mm-mm. Because the baby can't live off of being cute.
Sure can't. And stop making threats like that. Because that's what it is.
That's a threat. And especially now that they overturned Roe v. Wade, that's absolutely a threat. And if you bust at me, I bust back.
I don't like stuff like that. I feel like just get yourself together.
That's a threat. That is a threat. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Any nigga that I've been with that, like, when we were good, they never had to threaten babies on me. Like, ever. It's always the ones that you ain't supposed to be with that threaten children.
Yes. Any nigga that was okay, we never had that conversation. And like, well, if it happens, okay. Right. I never worried about it. Never had no issue. It'd be these motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's always them. As soon as they start bringing up, like, yep, I know.
Not fucking you ever again.
I had one that he was like, oh, yeah, like, he told me, he's like, the next time I have a baby, I want it to be with my wife. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's great. You know, blah, blah, blah. Then like a month later, like a few weeks later, he's like, you know, I think me and you would have such a beautiful baby. Like, we could have a daughter. She could have your hair, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I thought you said the next time you have a baby, it'll be with your wife.
Right.
Yeah, like, I think you will be a great wife. We should get married one day. No. See, the fact that you did all of that, and I was not a part, like, I didn't know nothing about that. Told me everything. Anybody else? We don't have those problems. We may talk about, in the future we want children.
I may talk about it with myself, but I won't tell you that.
Honestly, the last few relationships, the last like serious one I was in, that was, you just have those conversations like, okay, like, do you want children one day? Okay, but and you go from there. It was never, I'm about to.
But see, and that's the thing, because those niggas is trying to trap you. That's all that is. Because if you're talking about somebody in a serious relationship, then we're just talking about the potential of having kids in the future. Ones that's ready to shoot you up right now, you want to trap me.
Look at me untrapped.
Look at you. How does it feel to be God's favorite?
The untrapped house? It's so nice over here.
The untrapped house?
The cushions are softer. The couches, it's a real couch. It ain't the type of couches that go to hell when you sit down.
Come on.
It's nice in the untrap house. You know? You cracking.
I'm cleaning up my trap house. It's getting there. We're rebuilding. I'm rebuilding and rebranding.
I'm about to say, you should demolish it and then start from scratch.
That's fine. Yeah, we're working on a new foundation. That's what I'm doing.
I like it.
I got electrical fences around it.
Perfect. Barbed wires too, just in case, because some of them niggas, they don't care about a little shot.
Big cane Corsos. Our roof, nigga. You'll come over here if you want to.
And some shit don't stop no nigga.
All right.
Girl. Well, let's royal advice.
Ain't nobody said it was going to be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute, you or me, you will make a decision.
Watch out for the flags. Watch out for the signs. And then trust yourself. Trust yourself.
She's talking to me, yo.
I wasn't. Trust your gut. Like, seriously, that sounds so cliche, but it's so real. Trust your gut. There's a reason you feel weird about something. There's a reason something stands out to you more than other stuff. Trust that feeling, and also know what you want out of life. Like, some people don't really know what they want. They just be taking some shit because they just think, I mean, whatever, I'm gonna just go with it.
Oh my God.
Like, stop just being reckless with yourself.
She's talking to me like that.
Like, really, people be so reckless with themselves. Like,
I can say I've been there because, honestly, I did not know what I wanted. But that's a part of me growing up and maturing and actually having dating people with intentions. So
being intentional. Yes.
I'm very, very much intentional now.
So am I.
And working on trusting myself.
Trust your gut, girl.
I'm working on it. There's a dissociation there somewhere. I don't know. But I'm working on it. My advice would be, don't love bomb yourself. Don't be a crazy bitch like me. Like, I know if you're a little lover girl like me and you just be having crushes and you was someone that write their name with hearts and shit and think about your wedding, stop. Don't do that.
Right.
Like, the nigga is cute. Remind yourself, yeah, he cool. He my friend. He cute. He might be your friend, but don't make somebody be something that they haven't shown you that they are yet.
Yeah, consistency. Because if someone is who they are, they'll be consistent with that person. They ain't gonna be one way and then all of a sudden they just...
And they might not even have those qualities that you dreaming of, so don't set yourself up for the
okie doke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, learn to trust yourself.
I'm trying.
Because do you struggle trusting others?
Oh, yeah.
So you don't... That's why.
Yeah.
You have to trust yourself.
I can count the people that I trust on one hand.
Yeah, see, you gotta trust yourself. I think it applies to that when they're like, you gotta love yourself before you love someone else. That's the same with trust. Mm-hmm. You can't be out here, I'm gonna trust my heart with this nigga.
I don't be trusting. I don't, but I just do it. I be like, YOLO.
You just
and I was like,
you be like, fuck myself.
And then I'd be like, yo, here go this bitch crying again. What she did now? Now I don't even cry no more. I be like, y'all.
Right. You just be straight, y'all, fuck it. You be like, fuck these niggas. I'm like, well, fuck them. I'm so toxic like that. Yeah. I am the toxic supportive friend. Yeah. I don't even know if it's really toxic, but
you know how I am. What can you do?
When she gets on, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm so glad he made you happy. So, well, fuck him. As soon as I go laugh, well, fuck that nigga. Mm-hmm. Another nigga, hey, brother. I don't have no loyalty to no one you've ever dated.
Ever.
None at all.
Ever.
Until her last name is changed, then I'll be like, yes.
But you know who's worse than you? My mother.
Really?
When I tell you that's a motherfucking ride or die, she don't care what I did. That nigga is garbage.
Facts.
All the time.
That's how I
hate him. Already hated him. Hate him.
I mean, I hated him when you was with someone too, but I was just like, well, I'm be quiet.
Yeah. My mom be like,
They come around and be like, oh, now I gotta say hi, hello.
Oh, you bought her those flowers? I'll get her some better ones. She said that to I said, Mom.
To his face?
She said that to baby. She told me that. She was like, "Oh, I buy some better." I said,
"That's
Mom,
motherfucking mother."
That's so fucking me. I said,
"No, it's not."
She was like, "Oh, that was
no,
me."
No, it was. It was pointing out that you were going beneath your standards. That's what your mother was telling you. Like, you don't go for less than what you get at home. You're supposed to be like, at least meet the standard, nigga. See, you see,
and he wasn't even the worst.
You just let shit slide.
I thought they was. I mean, they was a little ugly.
See.
But
see, you ain't even like him.
What was I supposed to say? Ew.
No, I mean, like, damn, he does not mean. Like, you can work on it, but you should be like, wow, because if he knows me, he would have known to come better.
Well, and it's well, that was during that whole graduation time, so it just went downhill that whole time. He met my mom, then y'all, and I was like, "Yep, this is the end."
Yeah, he threw me off and he called me sister.
I was like, "Yep, this is the end." Probably.
I was like, "Huh?"
That sounds like something he would say.
He was like, "Hey, my sister, I was really looking for a sister." Like, oh, she here? And he was talking to me.
He meant his skin folk.
No. No.
Well, one day I'll find you a brother-in-law that I hope that you like.
I'm nice. I'll play it off.
No, I don't want you to. Don't do that no more. Be like I hate him.
No, like
I'll be polite. Tell me,
but I'll be polite.
No,
I'll
be polite,
like, hey,
but
nice.
then tell me I hate him.
Okay, yeah.
Because I clearly
usually you know.
I'm like, she don't like him.
Usually you know.
And usually I don't need to be with them.
The last person I was excited to meet was Cop, and then he fucked that up. I was really actually looking forward to him.
I was really disappointed because I was like, where the fuck did this come from?
I didn't even do nothing.
I need to start bringing niggas around y'all more because they be telling on themselves. They be showing a different side when they're around because he ain't never acted like that before.
I mean, the nigga sat at the table with a whole... I was like...
What's going on with you?
What's up with you? And I was actually like, hey, here go niggas being nice to my friend.
Mm-mm.
I said, I don't like this. I don't like this. So yeah, that's another point. Bring your niggas around your friends. I don't know, some girls are afraid to do that. Some girls don't feel like my man don't need to be around my friends. It ain't gotta be like, oh no, they about to steal my man.
But see, that's when you need to have friends that you trust, because they ain't never crossed my mind.
As soon as you bring a nigga around me, or you mention a nigga to me, he immediately goes in like the brother box.
Right.
I don't sexualize brother.
I have never in my life.
Never.
Ever.
The most I might be like, oh girl, he cute, but like cute for you. Like, I'm not looking like, damn girl, that nigga like if we at the club and it's like, you be like, what he look like? He look good, girl, go over there. Yeah.
Of course.
Like, duh.
Yeah, tell me.
Like,
But see, usually I don't want to bring nobody around because I'd be like, like my mama say, don't bring no temps on. I don't want to meet no more temps.
Facts.
I was like, well, I'm not sure about him yet, so don't worry about it.
That's why I don't even bring niggas up to my mama. The last thing I brought up, it's like, I don't like bringing up because then you keep asking, like, mama, no. Because now I got to have the conversation, I don't talk to him no more. Mm-hmm. So I don't even do that.
My mom be like, good for you.
I don't like doing that. I'm like, you'll meet my mom when I know it's real. Like, okay, we solid.
Come on, Mom, this is my fiance. Because at this point,
I'll let you meet my sister. Like, that's the only family member I'll let them meet. I'll let you meet my sister before you actually meet, like, my mama or my brothers. Like, I've not brought no one home to meet my brothers ever.
Really?
No. My mom hasn't met nobody I ever really dated. She ain't never met none of them. Like, the one time I was about to do it, it was just the timing and it just didn't work out. But no, ain't nobody, they met my sister before they meet, whatever. And usually my sister will be like, she'd be like me, she'd be like, I don't like, I'm like, okay.
It's good to know, though.
It's like the last one she liked, she was like, oh, I like him. But then, like, one dude I dated in college, I liked him, and she was like, he's obnoxious. And he was. She was like, he's obnoxious. And he cracked jokes all the time. She said, and he made a joke about my belly button or something, and I just didn't feel like hearing it, and I was annoyed. I was like, all right.
Dang.
But she was right, he was absolutely obnoxious.
Y'all hated everybody that I talked to. You have hated everybody.
Hated?
Well, you did not like anybody.
Strong dislike.
I don't think there was one that you... Oh, you liked... Remember when I graduated from college?
Oh,
Jamal,
yeah.
You liked him.
Yeah, I did.
That's the only dude I could think that you liked.
I liked Cop at first. Then he fucked it up. But yeah, everybody else. I didn't mind your first boyfriend. I didn't mind him. But then something about him was just like... rubbed me weird. I don't know. His energy isn't... Like, when he comes in a room...
It's not inviting.
Yeah, I don't know. He just... It makes you not really want to engage with him. It's real like, don't talk to me. And then I don't know. He wasn't like the type that's like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, how he wasn't that type of guy. So I was just like, And then he was also, I was like, you're the opposite of my friend, personality-wise.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I was like, Raven likes to have fun and you're big boring.
Very big boring.
I was like, yeah.
And that's how I got big and bored.
Anyways. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on IG. We are Queenish_podcast. If you have questions or would like to receive advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. Bye.
Bye.